Hey Pisces, this is Natalie from Inspired Alignment. I'm coming on today to do your reading for January 2020. So please take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, just go ahead and dismiss it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. And feel free to check your sun, moon, and rising sign so that you can get more of a complete picture of things going on within your life in particular. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with Pisces for January 2020. Spirit, what are the most important messages that Pisces are going to need to know for January 2020? Most important messages for Pisces. What are Pisces going to need to know for January 2020? Okay. Okay, the first card we have is Perception. Second card is Thought. Third card is Sage, the Sage. Then we have Faith, the Seven of Earth, the Crone, the Youth, and the Hero. Okay. I don't know, I get this sense for Pisces that like there's something that's like right in front of you or something, but you're missing it. Like the answer that you're seeking is like right in front of you. And for some reason you're missing it. And it could be because of your perception of something or the way that you're thinking about something. So I don't know, that could be specific for somebody out there. Okay, so what I see for January, there is something going on here with your perception of things and the way that you're thinking about things. This could have to do with a particular male in your life, and this would be a male that is very knowledgeable, very smart. They could be a Gemini. But this could also be like an older male, somebody who's very wise, somebody that you would go to for like advice. It could be like a grandfather or a father. But I feel like this person, either this is the person you need to change your perception about, or this is a person that is going to help you see things in a different way in the month of January. They're helping you look at something differently than how you've been looking at it. And I think like that message that I was getting about like the answer is like right in front of you. I feel like this person, you know what I mean, is going to be kind of like showing you that in some way in January. For those of you who are men, like you could be the sage. So I think changing your perception and your thought on the things that you know, the knowledge that you have, like it could just be that you're not really like believing in yourself or something, but like you have all this information and knowledge that you know a lot of people could benefit from, but you kind of have to shift the way that you're thinking and perceiving yourself. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, I feel like there's like a certain situation that's going on here where you're really kind of having to reflect on something. You're really having to kind of go within or like have some solitude in order to like restore your faith in something. In order to like change the way that you're seeing something, it's like you kind of, you know, maybe meditating or just kind of like spending some time away from people just so that you can kind of like gather yourself and, you know, look at different options. Some of you guys may have a specific female in your life that is kind of like pushing some kind of like a more negative type of energy onto you. They could be they could be a person that has you looking at something or thinking about something in a specific way. Like they could be the reason why you look at something the way that you do. I mean, this could be a mother, a grandmother, a friend, a coworker, just somebody that you're interacting with that just kind of like, I get like pessimistic or like just always like, is kind of looking at what could go wrong. And it's just kind of like pushing that more negative, pessimistic energy onto you. For others of you, this could be somebody that really is kind of a nasty person. So for some of you guys, I feel like it's a nasty person, and some I just think that the person is more pessimistic. But for those who are dealing with somebody who's a little bit more on like the like meaner, nastier side, I feel like they're like it's kind of time for you to find a way to like get away from this person. I feel like the eclipse that we had on the 26th and 27th of December may have been a significant time where you were interacting with this person and like something like came up. For some of you guys, this could even be like a mother or a stepmother or somebody that you've dealt with when you were like younger, more like in your teenage years. For some of you guys, this person might not even be around anymore. But like the way that they interacted with you when you were younger is still lingering in some way. And it's something that you're kind of having to like release and see in a new way. Yeah, and I'm getting like to really kind of pay attention to the more like youthful, fun type of energy. Look at things as if you were a child. Really try to see things through that lens. If you have children or are around children, pay attention to like what they're doing or how they're seeing things, because I feel like they're trying to almost tell you something. And for a very small percentage of you, I feel like you may have a child that is almost perceiving you as like this crone type of an energy, like they are perceiving you as like mean, or negative. And it's like something that like I guess you need to be aware of, that like they see you in this kind of a light, and to be aware of that and kind of try and maybe be consciously proactive in helping them change that perception. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards on this to see what other messages we can get for Pisces. What else do Pisces need to know about the messages that have just been given? What do Pisces need to know for January 2020? Messages for Pisces. Okay. What do Pisces need to know about the perception? Six of Wands. Yeah, for some of you guys, okay, two messages. For some of you guys, there is like younger people involved in this. Like for those of you who are parents, like this could definitely be your children. And then for others of you, I feel like this is like your perception of a specific relationship that you have with somebody. I feel like there's a lot of people around you that are, I don't know, you feel like you're almost like in a fishbowl. Like there's a lot of people that are like pushing their opinions on you about this relationship. I feel for some of you guys, you have a strong tie to somebody, and there may have been some things that have taken place throughout the relationship that, a lot of people are like frowning upon. And you're kind of dealing, and I feel like it's older people, people who just grew up in a different, time. and they don't really quite understand what's going on here, but they're really like pushing their opinion onto you, their perception of, you know, what they think the relationship is or what you should do about certain things. And I'm getting to, you know, really separate yourself from that, you know, and spend some time alone away from that kind of stuff so that you can gain, you know, your own perception of what's going on here. Okay, can I get a message for the thought card for Pisces? Okay, Four of Pentacles. I just heard for some of you guys that you have a grandfather or a father figure who is not very happy about a specific relationship that you're in, or that, you know what I mean, is somehow around during this time, and they're not happy about it, and they keep saying stuff to you about it, and it's making you look at things in a negative way. I'm getting to just kind of like, you know, stand in your own power, stand in your own truth, and just realize that sometimes other people's perceptions and opinions about stuff comes from something within them, you know, that they haven't healed or fixed yet. Yeah, and I mean, it's really, again, like this card here, I didn't even look at it till just now, but yeah, I'm really getting to like take some time to reflect by yourself, away from other people, even like going outside in nature, connecting with like animals. Yeah, I'm really getting a sense of like needing to pull away and just like get away from like the other people who have a whole lot of stuff to say, and just really reflect on the situation within yourself. Okay, the Sage. Okay, King of Swords. So I did mention that this could be a Gemini, but it could also be an Aquarius or a Libra as well. So I definitely pick up a masculine energy here. So this is either somebody in your life, or this is you if you're a male. So I feel like this person is very smart. They're very knowledgeable. They talk well. They give, you know, good advice. For some of you guys, I'm feeling like the advice that they're giving you is like making you feel negative, I guess, because I see two different things here. Some of you guys are getting really good advice from this person, and some of you guys are dealing with somebody who kind of thinks that they know it all, and they're kind of like telling you what to do about a situation, and you know what I mean? Like you're needing to kind of pull away from that and just make your own choice here. And then for some of you guys, like this person is helping you in the right direction. Like I think like you'll know the difference between who you are, whatever situation you're dealing with. But if you're unsure, I mean, just think about what the person is saying to you when you're dealing with this masculine energy. Is it making you feel good, or is it making you feel bad? If what this person is telling you is making you feel bad in some way, then what they're sharing with you may not be exactly the right advice. And if what they're saying to you makes sense and it makes you feel good, then this person is giving you really good information and advice that can help you in a certain situation. Okay, so what about the Faith and the Seven of Earth? Yeah, Two of Swords. I feel for some of you guys, there's like a decision that you have to make and you're just really confused. Mentally in your head a lot. You don't know what choice to make here. And I am getting that you kind of need to get away from other people and really spend some time figuring this out by yourself. So if you're going to multiple different people, telling them about your situation and asking them what you should do, I would not continue to do that, because all it's doing is creating confusion. This is something that you need to kind of go within and reflect on and figure out what the best choice is for you. Okay, what about this Crone? The Hermit. So this woman could be a Virgo. Yeah, I just pick up like a dark energy here. This could be a person that is very like a person that's single. Um, like they live by themselves, or they aren't very like friendly or open with others. They're very solitary. Um, and I feel like even like controlling here. Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, so this could be somebody that you're dealing with, or it could even be you if you're dealing with, if you're like, I mean, but I do feel like this person is like alone. Well, if you are a parent and you live with children and stuff, like I'm getting for some of you guys that the children feel like you're very like cold and like controlling and demanding. Um, and it's just something that you need to be, I guess, aware of. So even if you're not like solitary and all by yourself, it's coming off like that. And there could be many reasons why this, is happening. Like you could be overworking, yourself, or working really hard to provide for this family. You could be dealing with something totally different within your life. But I guess for some of you guys, it's important to know that the younger people in the home are perceiving you in this way. I'm picking up too, like getting angry very quickly. Okay. Yeah, I'm for those who are dealing with children, and like there's kind of like some tension within the home, like I'm getting to just be like a little bit more nurturing, and like show a little bit more attention and affection, because these children or this child is really looking up to you, and like I feel like their feelings are like getting really hurt here, and they're just like wishing and hoping for you to kind of like show some like love and affection towards them, because they do see you as like their role model and their hero, but they're confused on why things are so cold right now. For others of you, I feel like there could be like a mother figure in your life, or somebody that is very caring, and stable and nurturing, that you can go to, for support and advice. I mean, there's like a lot of people here, and I do pick that up in here. Like, there's just a lot of people around. For some of you guys, you really need to pull away from all these people and spend some time alone. For some of you guys, there's like a connection that needs to happen with some of these people around you. So hopefully you'll know like which person you are. Okay, what other messages do Pisces need to know for January 2020? Yeah, for some of you guys, there is a specific person or relationship in your life that is just kind of like you feel like it's fated, like it's destined in some way. You feel like there's a very strong connection with this person, and I'm getting that the people around you don't understand that. And they, have a different perception than you. So go with how you feel about something and not what other people are saying. Okay, what about the thought in the Four of Pentacles? Yeah, I kind of pick up this look at things in a childlike way. For some of you guys, pay attention to the children around you and how they're thinking and perceiving things. For some of you guys, I feel like there's a need to kind of like pull away and get some kind of stress relief, like clear out, negative built up energy, so that you can connect better with children. Okay, let's see. What is this Sage and the King of Swords? Yeah, for some of you guys, this is like a father figure, grandfather figure in your life that, you know what I mean, is giving you advice on a love relationship or is being critical of a love relationship. So pick which one you are. For others who are men watching this, I feel like you have a lot of knowledge within you about a particular relationship or things going on around you that you can share with others. Okay. Yeah, again, I feel like this need to pull away, to really reflect, to really think about the people around you, who's wearing a false mask, who is just kind of like projecting their own crap onto you. You really need to like pull away so that you can restore your faith here, because I feel like there are people around that are being false, or almost making you kind of feel false. Like, you know what I mean? It's interesting. Yeah, you need to kind of like remove yourself away from like a group of people. Okay. Yeah, this crone energy is it's destructive in some way. For those who are dealing with a person like this, I feel like they're kind of like meddling in your business. They're very controlling. They are nosy, and they're not very positive. For others of you who may have children and you're just having a really hard time connecting with your children right now, I feel like there's some things going on within you that are just kind of like eating you up inside. Like some things that kind of need to be dealt with. You also could be getting really irritated with like your people, like your children's friends or something being at the house, destroying the house, like putting holes in the wall, eating all the food. Like there's something here, like you're just at your wit's end with this, and I think that like maybe you've kind of like been getting very frustrated, but like the children there are really starting to feel like this cold type of an energy from you. So I don't know, maybe trying to deal with this in a new way. And also, you know, if this is you, like, who's just really frustrated and fed up, you know, like, trying to do whatever you can to make time for yourself, so that you can, like, get rid of some of, like, the stress that you've been dealing with. Okay, what about the Youth, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hero? Yeah, for some of you guys, this is definitely a mother figure in your life that you feel is very protective of you in some way. For others of you who are dealing with children and you're very frustrated with them, I feel like they look at you as their protection. So I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, and it may only be for a very small percentage of people, that like there's a child here that looks up to you. I mean, we have the Hero, the Queen of Pentacles with the polar bear, which is like motherly protection. They really like look at you as this person, but they're feeling like there's a lot of like cold, detached energy coming from you. And to me, it looks like it's because there's something that's really gnawing at you. So yeah, there's a lot of different circumstances going on in this one reading. So hopefully this doesn't get too confusing. Okay, so I am going to look at what Scorpios can expect. I'm going to pull just a couple cards for what the most important things that are going to be playing a part in their lives throughout the year of 2020. So like, what are the highlights of things going on for Pisces. I'm sorry if I said Scorpio. Yeah, I'm getting this feeling of like, there's like a lot of things coming at me. I think that a lot of you guys are dealing with people around you who are like just trying to pour their energy and their perception and their stuff like onto you in some way. And it's like, it's a lot. Okay, so this is just a couple cards to see what the most important things that Pisces are going to need to know for the year of 2020. All right, we have the Ace of Wands and the Sun card. So awesome. I think this is great. These are both fiery energies. So this is a lot of like movement forward, action, changes. For some of you guys, you could be having children in the year of 2020. Like giving, I don't know, like getting pregnant or giving birth to a child in 2020. That definitely comes up here. But yeah, I feel like very transformative, a lot of new beginnings, very like optimistic type of an energy here. I think that 2020 overall is going to be a really amazing year. Like, I mean, these are great cards here. Yeah, I think that the summertime is also going to be really significant for you guys. Yeah, so whatever is happening here in the month of January, whatever group that you resonate with, I think that this is kind of just like a small like barrier or blockage that you're kind of having to like work through here, and like you're going to be moving into like a way lighter and better energy like as 2020 kind of progresses. Some of you are definitely having children though this year. Okay, so let me get one more card. What else do Pisces need to know for January 2020? One more message for Pisces. Okay, we have the Trinity. So this card, yeah, definitely I feel like somebody could be having a child here. Okay, this card says, pulling this card asks you to open to a greater understanding of the way you relate to your family, whether it is blood family or the community you call kin. Create in your mind a vision of peace, harmony, and respect. Allow the child at the center of this card to spiral you into appreciation of the ones that you call family. Breathe love and humor into this holy trinity. Open your heart and offer yourself to a receptive flow of affection, coming not only from your birth family, but also from all of your relations. Honor your connection to and feel love also for the family of humankind. Yeah, so I do feel like there's stuff going on with family or the people around you that's kind of creating some kind of chaos. And it is important, even if you have to kind of pull yourself away from them, you know, you still love those people and care for those people and find understanding for those people, but sometimes you just kind of have to pull away for a small amount of time in order to regain your balance. But I do think a lot of you guys are dealing with like family type stuff here. And for others of you, I think that you will be creating a family very soon. So I hope that these messages helped you, Pisces, and I will see you soon. Take care.